How do you become Valiant and how do you become Paragon in 2024? Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a very important video. So following on from the live stream that Kabam did yesterday, it's important to go over some very important things when it comes to new events coming in, especially endgame. It's going to be really important because I know a lot of people want to either go up to the titleages, and of course there's great things. To give you an idea, next week when we've got the new event coming in, there's going to be a calendar where Valiant players get a free 7-star champion. Let that sink in, and of course that's something a lot of players want to strive for. So we're going to talk to you in this video and give you an idea of the how long it's going to take, where's the best places to go to become Valiant, like myself, and I'm trying to give you a different perspective than saying just 100% Necropolis. That is not what I want to do, but I want to give you some very real time frames of when you're likely to be it if you're not able to 100% Valiant, 100% Necropolis, or even complete it. And the same thing for Paragon as well. The Winter of Woe, which is going to be the kind of endgame content that lasts throughout the year, which is like Eternity of Pain, like was it last year or the year before? I don't know. There's so many things that happen in MCOC. It's hard to kind of keep it on track of what you're up to. But of course, being Paragon is going to be important for a lot of players, and doing a lot of this is going to be important, especially to get yourself to a position of ranking up new champions to then, getting at some stage to Valiant. But the big thing for Paragon players is you only get 28,500 tier 4 alpha. Becoming Paragon is going to be a very important point. That's what we're going to start off with. I'll try and split this video. I'll have that kind of bar things or kind of time codes in the description to kind of pinpoint where we're switching to kind of different points. So let's go over this. So it's easy to first of all to say about becoming Paragon. Becoming Paragon, as we said, is a very important thing for players. And you've got your options. In-game, at the moment, if you click on, he says click on, he says click on, he says again click on, there we go. So we click on this item right here, or this area, and it says Paragon, which is currently on at the moment. And of course, what you need to do is you need to complete Book 2, Act 1, Chapter 4, and also own at least 3 rank 4 6-star champions. Okay, in order to do this, I mean, it does exactly what it says on the tin. You've got to go and do and complete that first Book 2 Act 1, which is obviously Kingdom Kang. Once you get through that and you open up Act 8, or you kind of look to progress through Act 8, Act 8 is when the rewards get better, and at later places it is easier to grind because there's fewer paths. This is where you've got to focus a lot of your energy, especially to do that. You also need to balance it with different things. So one thing to note is that when you get into 8.2, you do open up on your exploration 1 rank 3 to 4 gem, and also you get the choice of with your 3 tier 3 T3 alpha and 3 tier 6 basic. You'll literally get to choose. So that's 2 rank ups right there just by doing Act 8.2. If you're willing to do a little bit of Act 8.3, then you get from that, which is the illumination, you do get 1 gem for exploration, and on your completion you don't get anything, but that's where you finish things up. That's that in a nutshell. Actually, did you get something there? Because it could be on completion. Yeah, no, it's on completion. I apologize. Completion of illumination. Sort of double check. Yeah. So by the time you've done Act 8.1 to 8.3 or 8.2 even, you have got all exactly you need to get yourself that last rank up. And by that time, you've probably even done it. You've probably even kind of like, you've probably smashed it. And what do I mean by that is like you've probably picked up from the side quest or you need to grab. From the side quest, which I do try and note down as much as possible, is you should see 13,500 tier 3 alpha fragments and 17,100 tier 6 basic fragments. On a monthly basis, picking up that, you do the times about 4, so based on 4 months, you've already got yourself another tier 6 basic. Same thing with the tier 3 alpha, which is, 13,500 times 4 means that you got 54,000. Now, I think that might be just close or just over, but at the end of the day, between this going into, say, the Glory Store and grabbing some tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic from here, which I know it's not going to be 7100, but again, the point is there's a location. Also, loyalty store if you do want to spend because you're desperate to get up to Paragon. Again, another option. So the main thing that I've tried to point out for this video and kind of preparation is the following of notes. So your options are complete Book 2, Act 1 in Act 7, and even go to places like the Battlegrounds store and buy stuff in there, because you can buy stuff tier 6 basic wise, and kind of go up by that means. Which is, where is it? It is, yeah, it's open for Thronebreaker, which is there. The more you stack on, the more you get, the more, you know, closer you get. And here's the thing, you have options. You could either do that way, which is a very kind of like low-key, slow way in order to do it, or you could ramp up and speed up, which is, as I said, it's going to do those acts. It's going to Act 8.2. It's all about going to Act 8.3 for the completion. And at the same time, as it balancing with the side quest, you get a quarter of that each a month, which okay isn't huge, isn't brilliant, but it adds up, and everything adds up, and that's important. Act 8.4 will come about, but I don't think that really matters. It will be a case of just doing 8.1 to 8.3, or if you're being really lazy, July 4th deals and just scoop up on the monthlies and save by that means. So look, it's up to you how you approach it, but I would recommend doing the Act 8 route just because it speeds everything up. It gets you to that point very quickly. And, of course, by the end of it, it's going to benefit you as well. So look at that. Becoming Valiant could be as simple as me just saying, hey, by the way, go to Necropolis, 100% Necropolis. Right? That's not a good thing to say. Right? I don't ever want to say, hey, just go on 100% Necropolis, because it literally was just, by the end of it, I just had enough. But that Grandmaster fight was fun. Anyway, to get to this particular point of becoming Valiant, you do have to, as it says right here, if he clicks on things, to become Valiant, you will need to do Book 2, Act 8, Chapter 3, and own 2 Rank 3 7 stars. To complete Necropolis, you get 1. And again, that could be your option. The second thing is going to do the Winter of Woe, Spring of whatever it is, blah, 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 blah. Which will give you, as it says right here, Paragon Peak is this, 28,500 tier for alpha fragments. Doesn't seem very much, and you're right, it doesn't seem very much. This is all about what Kabam said earlier in the year. Kabam Crash said that everything will be drip fed. To give you a bit of an idea on the process, by December-ish, it could be January, you'll have 111,400 fragments, which is roughly equivalent to 2 tier 4 alpha fully formed. You need 3. So you need 3 of them to take a champion that is a rank 2 7 star, as you can see right here. No, not there. Right here, he says. You need 3 tier 4 alphas to take the champion up further. So it gives you a bit of perspective right there. Kabam could give out in March Act 8.4 with 1 tier 4 alpha. Not saying they will, and not saying they won't. They could give a gem, which is a rank 2, 2, 3, 7 star one. I personally doubt they will, because tier 4 alphas are the big money maker. So why would you give them out for free? I'd love them to do it. It's just a case of like, look, that's how businesses work. They're looking to make money in the interim. But there could be at least 1. Or fragments. And if they're fragments, it could mean that your process of getting there quickly could be there by about, I don't know, July time. Also, July 4th deals. Kabam put out, I think it was the opportunity to get 1.5 by non-spending. So Kabam devalue it to at least 2 you can get in July 4th deals, possibly. So you need to farm units for that one. So the way I've looked at it is options, okay? Options are the following. Do Necropolis completion, then do Act 8.4, see how many tier 4 alpha fragments are given out, and make sure to do the Winter of Woe. Valiant by July 2024, depending on deals. So you kind of go July 4th deals and see how much they put out. Because if they don't put like a huge amount, you could be sitting on, let's say, you have 1 fully formed tier 4 alpha from the Winter of Woe. Or kind of like, yeah, and the Winter of Woe and Spring of whatever it is. You then have a second one because of fragments and Act 8.4. So 2 there. Your third and final one, which I personally think Kabam will do. I mean, look, let's kind of like guess Kabam here. Do you do a spending deal that'll either put you on to being Valiant and put that out to make money, or do you not do that and be really fair to the community? Come on, let's be real. It's happened in the past. It more than likely happen. I'm a bit of a realist with these things, so, and I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong because then it'd be really fair for the community. But we've been here before with premium items, meta items. They're not given out like that, and especially Cyber Weekend. For non-spending players, 1.5. So if you're a spender, you may get an opportunity sooner. You may have bought some deals. But of course, for free to play, which this is largely based on, you know, you'll get at least close to it by July 2024. But you would have to complete Necropolis, or no Necropolis. And what your plan of action will be is grab the drip-fed Tier 4 Alpha over EOP events that last throughout the year, of course, which Kabam have said. You know, this kind of goes on to next year in, where is it there, which you know, this does go on, I think January 2025 they said. But yeah, like for non-spending Paragon players as well, because obviously Paragon to that point, you get per the different ones, Winter of Woe, whatever it is, you'll get some stuff. So yeah, like by January, that's it, by January 2025, it could be wrapped up. Or it's December and it's Banquet event. That's the other thing. Banquet event end January 2025. You could be Valiant. It could take a year. But again, that's down to you and how you want to attack it. Valiant now, or Valiant by July. Sorry, Valiant now, 100% Necropolis. Valiant by July, which is the option 1, would be July 2024. Bit of deals, bit of 8.4, or it's wait until January 2025. And by this, to be honest, if that's the case, you're best off just saving up. It could be Act 9.1 that gets an opportunity, which could put September. But we don't know anything about Act 9.1. We don't know if Kabam are confirming that to be something they'll run in June or July. But that could change things. So again, throw that into the mix. But your options are there. In any case, that has been the video. Thank you very much for watching. There might be one more video today. I'm working on the narrative roadmap predictions, but we'll see when that will be out. Thank you very much for watching and supporting. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.